Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle Fondinauthor and I'm the author of Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness, the Integration of Body, Mind, Soul, and Spirit. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, Twin Flame, Romance, General Readings, Life Path, and Purpose. You can book that on my website, michellefondinauthor.com. And don't forget to download the free Twin Flames Affirmation Meditation. The link is below. This is the Divine Masculine Twin Flame Tarot Reading Timeless. This is messages for Divine Masculine and messages from Divine Masculine to their Divine Feminine. To start, we are going to say a blessing over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Divine Masculines, Guardian Angels, let this reading be of the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance Angels, Twin Flame Angels, please help Divine Masculines around the globe understand what they need to know to learn and to grow. So to start, we are going to get one tarot card, which is going to represent the general energy for Divine Masculine at this time, at the time that you are receiving this reading. So I'm going to ask Divine Masculines, Guardian Angels to show us where DM is at this particular moment. Where is DM at, Angels and Guides? We've got Six of Pentacles. I like Six of Pentacles. It is about learning about giving and receiving, learning about balancing this notion of giving and receiving. Now, the message that is coming through very strongly for Divine Masculine Twin Flames is that many of these Divine Masculine Twin Flames are very sensitive souls. Now, it may not appear, if you are a Divine Feminine watching this, it may not appear that that's the truth, but it is the truth. Many of these Divine Masculines are very sensitive souls, and with the people in their lives, they have been taught and they have learned to people please. And so many of them, as really sensitive souls, have overgiven in their lives. They've been the givers. They've been trying really hard to make other people happy. Now, that is a problem because it creates an imbalance. And when it comes to their Divine Feminine Twin Flame, however, these Divine Masculines have not shown so much this aspect of themselves. They've been more the takers. And so it's kind of like they were so depleted from having given their entire lives to others and people please, which again is a very unhealthy expression of the law of giving and receiving, that when they found their divine counterpart, they were like, thank God, like someone who's a giver like me. And so instead of creating some balance there, it was almost like they let Divine Feminines fill their cup. And it became uneven for the DM-DF dynamic. But this tells me that DM is learning to help reestablish that balance, to help recreate that balance, which is a very healthy thing to do. So let's get 3 cards from this deck. This is called Messages from the Heart, which are going to represent the current energy for Divine Masculine when it comes to Divine Masculine's Twin Flame journey. So Divine Masculine Twin Flames, where are you guys at when it comes to this Twin Flame journey now? We've got dating. All right, let me read this. It says going on a date, getting back out there, third party, new options, flirting, new start in love. You know, this would be, if it's to my left, to your right, this would be in the past position. And I do feel like this is currently in the past, if you will. I feel like they're learning the law of giving and receiving because they have dated. They have been out there. They have been going out with other people. in the recent past or the past, they had to learn these hardcore lessons of you need to establish boundaries, you need to establish that balance. And so all those other people that they were with, that they dated, were pieces of the puzzle to help teach them how to reestablish that balance once again. So let's see, Divine Masculine Twin Flame, where are you at right now? We've got heartbreak, yeah. So the hardcore lesson of giving and receiving has come through this sense of heartbreak. So, maybe they try to put themselves out there. Maybe they tried to, do things differently or not do things differently, right? Maybe they were aloof. Maybe they were the taker in these other dating situations. Or maybe they did realize upon dating that in the twin flame connection with their divine feminine, they were the ones that were the takers. And they realized, wow, I really messed things up. And so it broke my heart, it broke my twin flame's heart. And so they have this realization that they did something wrong, that, not creating and establishing balance in a romantic partnership is not healthy. And it did create some heartbreak for them. Okay, so let's see, Divine Masculine Twin Flame, where are you at? Engagement, yeah. This is about taking the connection to the next level. This, I'm hearing also engaging in some conversations with their divine feminines, engaging in some behavior that is going to lead to more with their divine feminines. I feel like they've gotten the lesson about reestablishing balance. So because they have gotten the lesson about reestablishing balance, there will be a very engaging conversation with their divine feminines that's going to be telling them, I realized things were all askew in the past. I realized things were not balanced. They were unhealthy, not a great pattern of relating. And it made me really sad when I realized this. Okay, DM, what are your messages to your divine feminine, please? Oh, there we go. Let's meet up and tell each other how we feel. Yeah. So that's definitely, like I said, the engaging conversations. That is definitely what this is. The engaging conversations. Okay, DM, what is your message to your DF, please? I pushed you away because I don't want to lose you. Crazy, I know. Well, this was before. And I believe that they pushed you away because they knew this pattern of behavior that they had, and perhaps you had too, because if you were an overgiver too, then that's part of your behavior if you're a divine feminine. And they thought like, oh, if I engage with my divine feminine, I'm going to recreate that same unhealthy pattern, and I don't want to do that. But they're ready now to engage in that conversation. So DM, what is your message to DF, please? You are the one. I know we are meant to be together. There you go. Yeah, and it's very hard and it's very hurtful when your divine counterpart is out there dating other people, right? Whether it's you, if it's the divine feminine, or whether it's the divine masculine, it's still hurtful when you know your divine counterpart is out there dating other people. But in this case, it worked out for the advantage because divine masculine was then able to realize that the divine feminine was the one, their person. So they were, it was through that dating experience that they were able to realize that. Okay, DM, what is your message to your DF, please? There's too many obstacles right now. You know, the engaging conversations might even be something like, I'm figuring it out. I know balance now. I know the law of giving and receiving. I understand that I was a taker with you. And the discussion is probably going to extend to the obstacles as well. That's where the conversation is going to extend to, is going, here are the obstacles that I see in the pathway. How can we work through this? Okay, and I do feel like part of the conversation is going to be surrounding that one. Okay, DM, what are your messages to DF, please? I can't bear this longing. Yeah, and it's because they know. They know now. And when you know, when you've made a choice, when you have made a decision, oftentimes it's like you just can't wait to get that decision going. So that's really what that is. Okay, Divine Masculine final. This is the final message. Make it a good one, DM. DM to DF. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. So again, this is all gonna be part of that conversation, that engaging conversation. It's just gonna be like, I realized things were so out of balance. And you know, part of the reason why they became obsessed was because they found another giver. They were used to so many takers in their lives. Like, all these people were takers. They meet their divine counterpart. The divine counterpart was also a giver. So their cup was empty. Divine Masculine's cup was empty. And so they let Divine Masculine completely fill their cup, and they did not reciprocate because they had been empty. And so the problem is, when they realized, oh my God, my Divine Feminine is such a giver. I love this. I can absorb all this energy and soak it up. They became obsessed with that because they wanted that. And so part of them was like stopping themselves from that because they're like, okay, that's not healthy. They kind of knew that's just not a healthy way to relate. So they went out to try to date other people to circumvent that. But then they did realize, oh, these unhealthy patterns of people pleasing just keep repeating themselves. And they became brokenhearted because they were like, oh shoot, I totally messed things up with my Divine Feminine. So like now they want those like engaging conversations so that they can confess and say, look, I realize that. I realize I need balance. I feel like that's an obstacle still for me. I feel like there are some things getting in the way of having us be together in a harmonious way. But like maybe we can work through this. Like maybe we can figure out a way to circumvent these obstacles to get through them. So I really believe that the conversations are going to be a lot around that topic. So that you can move forward in a much healthier way. So I hope this was helpful, Twin Flame. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other Twin Flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy a book or two for free. You can join a boot camp or a meditation course. You can also join my group coaching. The link is below. And I will see you in the next video.